Ellen! Ellen! I just had the weirdest dream. I was naked on your show, live, in front of a huge audience, and not wearing anything except for like Ellen underwear. Isn't that bizarre? It was so uncomfortable. I felt really very vulnerable.
Eric, it wasn't a dream. You're actually on the show right now, and you're wearing the underwear. I appreciate it. Back at you. You take that. Oh, boy. Well, okay. Here's something I've been thinking about lately. And, well, not thinking about doing. Thinking about is in curious, and not curious like fantasizing the way you would about being really good at the banjo or pole vaulting, but just more pondering, like, what's it like? Or, I'll just say it. The problem with going to a nudist colony that I see, number one, is that you're naked. You're nude at a nudist colony, is from what I understand and the brochures say. And number two is you really will never be able to tell. When you go on vacation, you need to know if you're gaining weight or not. And if you're a nudist colony, you can't tell if you're gaining weight because the whole way you can tell when you're gaining weight, of course, we all know, is that morning time when you do that, that button time. That's when you know if you've gained weight. And so here's how I started thinking about it, just because you're probably going, why are you thinking about it at all? And because I was looking at some ants, and I thought, I gotta clean this kitchen. And then I thought, well, ants are fascinating little things, and they live in a colony, ant colonies, and I thought, what's it like to live in a colony? And when you could go back to the Pilgrims, who started the colonies, of course, who wore way too many clothes, in my opinion, with the hats and the buckles and the layers and layers, too many clothes. And so then I thought, ants, colonies, and they're nude, ants, you know that. Well, they don't wear clothes. And so, in a way, they live in a nudist colony, and they get a lot done. And so then I thought, well, what do they get done at a nudist colony? And the answer is, and again, this is just what I've seen on cable and after-school specials. I've seen that what they seem to do a lot of at nudist colonies is volleyball. That's what they seem to really enjoy. And maybe it's fun naked. I don't even really enjoy it with clothes on that much, but everything's done nude at the nudist colony. The arts and crafts, fly fishing, risky. Seems like volleyball would be harder with all the sand and everything getting all over the place, but although that's probably how you could tell if you've gained weight, because you go to spike the ball and you hear applause and you turn around and realize it's your just body slapping against each other, it's not really. I just think if you're going for the first time, at some point that's your first, stepping out naked, just kind of like acting like everything's fine. And just to be nude all at once, it should be gradually. It's a big jump, I think. We're getting used to nudity. Pretty soon it won't be a shock to see people nude because every day, I'm sure everyone else is seeing someone's butt crack. Those low-rise jeans, they're so low now. It used to just be plumbers and cable men that you saw. And now you're seeing the top part of someone's buttocks every single day. Pretty soon, I believe that jeans will start at the top of the thigh like a long pair of denim leg warmers. They'll start right there, and you'll just see the entire. And the point of the nudist colony is, I guess, to feel free and relaxed. And in my opinion, the best way to feel free and relaxed is to dance. doesn't count. It was 54 seconds when I sat down when the music stopped. Well, then it probably was evenly a minute, because Tony he was getting into it so much, he forgot to turn the music off.
This is true, I admit. It's true.
He wasn't even paying attention.
I was dancing. I'm sorry.
I wanted to keep dancing, but I'm trying to get it down to the minute. So
Right.
54 seconds. Friday it was a minute exactly. And that probably was a minute if we time it out. Anyway. All right, on the show today, Eric McCormack be sitting here. Emmy Award winner, Eric McCormack. It's their 7th season on Will and Grace. He's got a new independent film, The Sisters. It's recently premiered in New York at the Tribeca Film Festival. Also on the show, he got voted off American Idol last week. Paula Abdul was so upset she was crying about it. Constantine is here, and he's going to sing for us. All right, I've been asking you to go to our website and tell us what your dream is so we can make it come true. We met Donna Clifton last week, and she told us about her dream to be on the set of her favorite soap opera, Days of Our Lives, or Duel, as I call it. She's back today, and we're going to see if we can make her dream come true. And later, I'm going to show you what happened to me when I went to the post office. Everybody knows how funny a post office can be. We also got a letter someone sent us asking how I get my mail, so I wanted to get to the bottom of it, and it's fascinating. It really is. Next year, I hope to visit a store that makes boxes. But right now, it's time for Mystery Word of the Day. All right, here's the deal. If you don't know, I need to get Eric to say the mystery word during the interview at some point. If I do, everybody in the audience and 10 lucky viewers at home are going to win a prize. Eric is backstage right now. He's got some earphones on. He still thinks he's in a dream. He doesn't know that he's... all right, here's the mystery word, and he cannot hear a thing. Eric, can you hear me?
Mystery word.
And the mystery word is grits. All right, here's last week we removed the riffraff room completely. We moved it outside. We put the jacuzzi out there, and it's a whole new area for the riffraff, out where they belong. There's Houston, cooking up some burgers.
Want some hot dogs?
All right,
I'll need some buns too.
that's great.
There you go.
The jacuzzi's empty. Maybe a little later we're going to put some riffraffers in the jacuzzi. They're halfway in. They're going to end up in there anyway. All right. Last week we got a little bit closer to finding out who Carl is. We received an email from someone saying the other evening, I was stunned while watching your show. You were showing some of the men in the audience at a previous show. One of them you named Carl. Well, I have to tell you, I know Carl. I was married to him many years ago. He didn't come off too well in your replay, but he's a great guy, a terrific father, and a grandfather, and he has a great sense of humor. I will admit he wasn't much of a dancer. I'm sure we'll all be calling him Carl for a while. By the way, his name is Jim. Best wishes, Ann Hurley. So she actually gave me Carl's number, but Jim, I'm going to call him. Now, I don't know where Carl Jim lives. Do we know where? What area? Boston area. Boston. All right. Woo!
Hello?
Jim?
Yes.
Hey, Jim, this is Ellen DeGeneres calling.
Hello, Ellen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Hey, listen, we got, just in case you're curious, you don't sound too surprised, but we got a letter from your ex-wife, Ann.
Yes.
And she told us your name is actually Jim and how to find you. Have you seen yourself on the show?
Actually, no, I have not.
Oh, okay, because we've been calling you Carl.
Yes, I understand that.
Do you ever dance?
Oh, yes. Oh, sure.
Oh, just not...
Well, many years ago, I was a dancer when I was a teenager, but that was a long time ago.
Oh, and then you stopped?
Yes.
Did you have a bad experience with it or something?
No.
You just, well, you know, because it's fun.
Yes, it is fun.
Yes.
But I enjoy other things still.
No. Well, as long as you enjoy other things,
Yeah.
cut the dancing out completely. And so, and you've heard that we've been showing you, but you haven't watched it.
Yes, I've got a number of phone calls from people who didn't believe that it was me. My daughters have called me constantly because they see it on the TV all the time.
Right.
And, it's kind of exciting.
Good. And it is. You're a big celebrity, Carl. Do people call you Carl?
No, they don't.
No. Well, Ann said she's going to call you Carl for a little while.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
I've been called worse.
Yeah. And it's Carl with a C, by the way.
Let's see. Yes, thank you.
Hey, listen, we have a jacuzzi here in a backyard. Do you like jacuzzis?
Yes, I do.
Well, how about coming on over and coming back? What if we fly you back and you hang out, because we have a whole barbecue area and everything, and you hang out in the jacuzzi?
That would be fine.
Really? All right. Oh, Jim, that's great. Listen, Jim, we're going to see you here at the show, okay?
Sure, I'd love that.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. All
Bye-bye.
right. That's great. This is what I bet he looks like right now after he hung up the phone. Don't go away. When we come back, Aaron McCormack is going to be here. Our next guest has been watching the soap opera Days of Our Lives since she was 3 years old, asked us to help fulfill her dream of being an extra on the set of her favorite show from Suffolk, Virginia. Please welcome Donna Clifton. Week and we ran out of time, so but you're a big fan of Days of Our Lives.
Huge fan.
And have you been watching every single episode?
I did up until 1992 when I joined the Navy, and I was in the Navy until 97. And when I got out, I bought a VCR, got an apartment, and started taping it again.
Is your husband hooked as well? Does he love it?
My husband does love it. He started watching it when we were dating, and I got him hooked, and now that he's deployed, I have to email him and give him updates.
He's deployed, and you're emailing him the update on. Wow. All right. So, and who's your favorite character on there?
Patrick Lockhart, played by Brody Hutzler.
Brody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you like about him?
He's very attractive.
Yeah.
He looks great with his shirt off, and he's also a talented actor.
Wait a minute. Somebody on a soap has their shirt off?
Oh.
I can't believe it. All right, so, and you wrote into us for what reason?
Because I want to go to the set of Days of Our Lives and see what's happening there and meet Brody Hutzler and perhaps be an extra. That would be great.
Oh, okay.
Because I love the show so much.
That doesn't seem hard, because we got Houston on the set of Dukes of Hazzard, but that was kind of hard. We had to make phone calls, and then we got him on finally.
That was great.
Is this your husband right here?
That is my husband.
There's
That's
your
Michael.
husband, and he's very similar to Brody when you really look at him. Yeah. Your husband should pose like that for you.
He should.
Yeah.
You should tell him that.
Yeah. What's his name?
His name's Michael.
Michael, you should pose for her like that for a wedding gift, or like a Christmas gift. Where's he deployed?
He's on the USS Kearsarge in the Persian Gulf.
Yeah, he should take his shirt off for you and make a nice little picture for you. All right, and so he doesn't care that you have a crush on Brody?
Absolutely not, because he has a crush on Angelina Jolie.
Oh. He's going to be writing to us soon, seeing if he can meet her. Okay, so it's fair that he has a crush. I'm calling Days of Our Lives, by the way. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Days of Our Lives.
Excuse me?
Days of Our Lives.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Days of Our Lives. Hi, this is Ellen DeGeneres. Who am I speaking to?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
This is Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
Do you have a minute, or are you busy?
Oh, no, I'm not busy.
Okay, good. What could you possibly be doing anyway, huh? Listen, I have someone here, Donna, that from Virginia, and she wants to get on the set of Days of Our Lives and be an extra. How do you think, could we do that?
Well, you'd probably have to talk to somebody in casting.
No, I don't have that kind of time. Do you have it? I'm going to call you back, Sandy.
I'm sorry.
I wish there was somebody from Days of Our Lives that...
So yeah, they ran me right over.
That's,
Heard you.
that was fast.
Yeah. Hi, Brody.
I ran very fast. Hi.
How you doing? That's Brody, everybody.
Isn't he just so cute?
Yeah, he's very cute. He's very cute. It's a shame he has a shirt on, but whatever. Now, what do you think? Do you think that she could get on? Or, I mean, this is amazing that we called him and he was so kind.
I was
to
right
come
there.
up.
They just ran me right over.
That's sweet.
I think that we can make this happen, actually.
Really?
I have a lot of pull over there.
All right.
Yeah, we can do it. You want to do that?
Yes, absolutely. That'd be great.
All right, whether it's going to be today or we don't know, but as soon as it happens, we're getting the footage. You hang out. I'm sure you'll go to dinner, spend the nice weekend, or whatever.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Although he's pretty. This guy's scary. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be with Angelina later. We have to hook him up. So, all right. Well, I'm thrilled. We're going to follow this and see what happens.
Oh, great.
And
Great.
thanks for
Thank
writing
you.
in. See, all you have to do is tell us your dream. We'll make it happen. It's not that hard.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being
Excellent.
here.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Brody.
Oh, wow.
All right, we'll
Thank
be
you.
right back with Eric McCormack. Don't go away. Eric is backstage. He no longer has the headphones on, so I can't say it out loud, but look at your monitors. This is the word that I have to get him to say when he comes out here at some point.
Mystery word.
Oh, man. I love this guy. He plays the hilarious Will Truman on NBC's Will and Grace. Take a look. Please welcome back Emmy Award winner Eric McCormack. What is it, Eric?
I wouldn't have got naked for you if I thought you were going to show that picture of that Brody guy.
Yeah.
You know,
you-
I don't need the comparison.
No,
Thanks.
you look
so
pretty
kind.
good. I think you look pretty good. You should do soaps.
I should do
Yeah.
so.
All right. Hey, congratulations. Now you're going to come back for another season of Will and Grace.
Season,
the
yes, we
eighth
just
season
finished it,
now.
yes. We just finished negotiations. We did it a little differently because usually it's done with lawyers and stuff. We, the four of us and the NBC executives mud wrestled, which is the thing.
Oh,
so
that's different, yeah.
It's kind of a draw. So
It's
everybody,
different,
both
really.
sides come out pretty well. We're excited because we had a great time this year. You know, Will had a boyfriend this year, which I thought was a nice sort of thing. I just went to see him. He was in a play in New York. He's in Hurly Burly in New York, and Bobby Cannavale. And I'm watching the show. He and Ethan Hawke. It's a brilliant production. And at the intermission, a woman comes up to me and says, "Your boyfriend's doing very well." I said, I'm very proud. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
My guy.
And this is my wife, right? Yeah. Now she must. How is that? She must hear that all the time. That people actually believe that you're that character.
You know, I come home and I'll say, you know, Bobby this and Bobby that. She's like, Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. When did you get so method?
And how is the little baby? Speaking of that, because how old is?
Finnegan is almost 3.
Last time he was here, he was eating dog food.
Yeah, he's.
But things are better now. You're
a little
making
better.
money.
He's boys are fascinating. He was into finger painting recently. Well, actually everything painting because he was naked running around and the finger paints were out and he started to get in them and he was painting his body and his face and my wife and I looked away for a second. We looked back and he was with an actual brush. He was painting his willy the way a woman would paint her nails, very, very delicate. And I don't make this up at all. He looked up and he went, "Pink," which I thought was a bit literal.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought, but I looked at my wife. My favorite thing she ever said. I just kind of looked at her and she said, "Look at the bright side. For the first time, he's painting within the lines."
Your wife is in the
My wife is
audience
right
today.
there. Funniest thing she ever
Hey,
said.
how are you? I was like, I know her. Where do I know her from before the show started? But hi. And I understand you brought us a clip that you're very, very proud of, some acting work that maybe...
Well, I noticed that you've been doing this thing where you have actors bringing in really bad acting. So I thought, how can I resist? So this is something I did about 8, 9 years ago. I just finished Lonesome Dove, And I was drinking a lot of beer that summer, and somebody said, "Could you do something when you do that accent again, that American, that Southern accent?" I said, "Sure." So this is, look how terrible this is. You got to see this.
All right.
This is the Highlander.
Fed.
People can stay back over there, all right? I'll take care of this.
Matthew McCormack, special agent. I'll be taking it from here, gentlemen.
You're the serial killer guy.
Among other things. A serial killer guy will do.
Wow. That's it. You've got to be proud of that bad acting clip.
Not only do I love it, they wrote the part with me in mind, and they called the character McCormack.
Wow.
It's like, gee, thanks.
Well, you're so. Where did you do research on your character? You're from the South, right?
Yeah, well, I had been playing the Southern character for 2 years.
But
so
where's this character from? Did you make up a whole character? Where would he be from?
I based him on Yosemite Sam. So
Oh.
that's the extent of my research.
But did you do any kind of? It looked like maybe you'd eat Southern food to get in the mood for it. You'd eat.
Mostly, I practiced with the rubber gloves. I thought that was more important.
Oh, that was more important than.
Yeah, accent's one thing, but that's gotta look good.
Oh yeah, no, that
Right.
was very impressive.
It was a nice
but it
snappy
just
thing,
seemed
yeah.
like you were so into your character. You would have. Do you like Southern food?
Southern food, I think, is fantastic. I love. What do I love? Jambalaya.
Yeah.
I love
Do
a
you?
lot.
What else do you like?
Oh, beans and anything.
Like
that's,
in breakfast time, would you have? What would you have for a breakfast, maybe?
Oh, I guess grits.
Yes. Right away you caught on. What did they win?
It's a $100 American Express gift card. The perfect gift idea for Mother's Day, so moms can get the gifts they want. They can be used at over 1 million U.S. locations that welcome the American Express card.
Our viewers at home also have a chance to win. Log on to our website to find out how. When we come back, we're going to go out to the backyard. I'm going to challenge Eric to a game of badminton. Don't go away. That was a clip from the sisters. Did you have fun making the sisters?
It was great. It was last year. An amazing cast in that. There's Chris O'Donnell and Maria Bello, Mary Stuart Masterson, all sorts of.
That's great.
Good. I can't. Whenever I have one of these in my hand,
Really?
I gotta play.
That's.
gotta play.
You better hold it the other way unless you want to lose. All right, we're playing. It's the first one to get to 3 points, and we've got to stay within the lines here, okay? That's one for me. That was a faulty birdie. Out! Out! Well, all of a sudden it's the win factor. What is it right now?
It's 2. You got
2-0. We got to play to 4 now. Out! Yeah, but we have win problems all of a sudden.
Yeah, me too, a little bit.
Yeah. Next.
I gotta get 1 point. I got it.
Oh! That's all right. Come on, don't give up. Try one more time. Next point wins.
Oh, this
I win.
is. You definitely
I'm
win.
the winner.
You definitely win.
Will and Grace here Thursdays on NBC at 8:30. American Idol cast-off Constantine will join us and perform after this. We'll be right back. For the past 2 months, our next guest had the whole country rocking and rolling on American Idol. Shockingly, this is what happened last Wednesday night. From New York City, please welcome the latest cast-off from American Idol, Constantine.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, it's a
boy.
stupid question, but of course you were surprised. Were you surprised?
I prepare myself each week to go home. I've just been so blessed to have gotten this far, so I prepare myself, but still when he said, "You're going home," I was like, wow. Yeah, it was a bit of a shocker, definitely.
That
Thank
must
you
have
very
meant a
much.
lot to you that your mom was in the audience. And she's
Yes.
here today.
It meant the world to me. you know, I wanted to do better for her and for everyone, but it's just the way it is, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's about doing better. It's just such a weird, you just never know.
You never know.
You never know if some people just didn't get through or didn't vote or they thought you didn't need the votes. Who knows?
It's cool.
I don't know.
It's cool. You know, I'm just thankful that I got this far. It's kind of crazy.
It is definitely cool. It is very cool.
Thank you very
much.
much.
And you will definitely go on, and we can't wait to hear more from you. And while you're here, will you sing for us?
I would love to.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. I want to thank Eric McCormack, Constantine, viewer Donna Clifton, and Rose McKenna. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.